Hey there, Dave from S-CorpEase here. Before we jump in, a little background about me. I work with over 300 small business owners every year, and this issue comes up constantly. Every day I see business owners struggling with how to pay themselves as an S-Corp owner, what is considered reasonable, what the IRS expects, and how to stay compliant without overpaying in taxes. And that's exactly why I built this tool, to make this part of running an S-Corp simple, defensible, and stress-free. So in this quick walkthrough, I'm going to show you exactly how to use our reasonable compensation report generator, step by step. This tool was built for small business owners like you who want to do things right, stay compliant, keep your CPA happy, and finally know what to pay yourselves without guessing or Googling for hours. It's simple, fast, and gives you the confidence that your salary number actually makes sense. Now, before we jump in, let's talk about why this matters. If you're an S-Corp, you're required to pay yourself a reasonable salary. That's not my rule, that's straight from the IRS. But here's the problem. The IRS never tells you what reasonable actually means. So most people guess, or go with whatever the CPA suggests, which is often like doing a 60-40 split between wages and distributions. The thing is, that's not how the IRS defines reasonable compensation. They don't care about what percentage of your profit you pay yourself. They care about what you actually do in your business and what someone else would reasonably earn doing that same work. And that's exactly what this tool helps you figure out. A real defensible number backed by actual data, not just a rule of thumb. All right, so let's take a look at how this works. The form is super straightforward. I designed it so you can complete it within just a few minutes. No accounting jargon, no confusing steps, just information that actually matters for calculating your salary. First, you'll enter basic information: name, email address, business name, and address. Then you'll tell us about your ownership and role in the business, along with your education and certifications, so that we can understand your qualifications. That helps us tailor your report for your specific situations. Next, you'll describe how you spend your time, where you put your focus, and roughly how you divide your day. For example, maybe 60% of your time is client work, 30% is admin, and the rest is management. This is so important because the IRS looks at your duties when determining if your salary is reasonable. Not just your revenue, not just your profit, but what you actually do day to day. Then, you'll enter your current salary and how much you've taken in distributions over the last 12 months. You'll enter your total gross revenue, your expected business income before your salary, and your annual debt service. This helps us understand how much cash the business should reasonably keep on hand. And none of this data is shared anywhere. It's simply used to calculate how much of your profit should go to wages versus distributions. Next, you'll describe what your business does. This helps us match the Bureau of Labor Statistics codes so that we can pull accurate pay data for your industry. After that, there's just a few pages of compliance-related questions to flag any areas where you might be exposed to risk. If you have an accountant, you can enter their information and we'll automatically send a copy of the report to them as well. And if you are an accountant, or if you have a code, you'll enter that into the accountant code text box. Once you're ready, just click pay and then hit generate my reasonable compensation report after putting in your billing info. And the system will instantly pull together industry and labor data to give you a suggested salary range that's specified to your role, your business type, and your responsibilities. The report also includes a clear summary showing exactly how that number was calculated, so if the IRS or your CPA ever asks, you've got professional documentation ready to go. Way better than the, well, my accountant said 60-40 was fine, and that's it, you're done. Now you have a clean, data-driven, reasonable compensation report that backs up your salary with real evidence. It keeps you compliant, protects you if the IRS ever asks questions, and helps your CPA document everything properly. No more guessing games. The best part, you only need to do this once a year, and it could literally save you thousands in taxes and potential penalties. So go ahead and fill out the form with your info, download your report, and then you can check off reasonable salary from your compliance list. Thanks for watching, and remember, ScorpEase is here to make staying compliant simple, clear, and stress-free.